everyone, and today we're going to talk about Saturn and its rings. I'm Ariana.
My name is Ethan.
I'm Chloe. I'm Momo. I'm Sophia.
And first, let's talk about the introduction. We know Saturn is the second biggest planet in the solar system, and it looks big, but actually it is light because of its low density. And it is 10 times wider than the Earth. And the material of the rings is made of rocks, dust, ice, and water. And Chloe will tell you more about the details.
The first detail is the Saturn rings are the largest and the most complex ring in the entire solar system. And Saturn rings are made of ice and rocky remnants from comets, asteroids, and moons. Third, Saturn has 7 groups of rings, and they are as wide as 4.5 Earth, only 2/3 of a mile thick. Fourth, each ring orbits at a different speed around the planet, and their name is A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. 5. There are 3 main theories regarding the origin of Saturn's inner rings.
So I will tell you more about the history of the rings. So how were these rings formed? Scientists are still not sure, so I will present you the 3 main theories. The first theory is the most popular, and it was made by astronomers. So they believe that many millions of years ago there was an 84th moon that was orbiting around Saturn, and this moon was getting too close to the gravitational space of Saturn. And since the gravitation of Saturn was so strong, it was ripped apart. And the little parts of the moon that were ripped apart started orbiting around Saturn and got flattened over time and built these rings. So the second theory is quite similar, but it doesn't consist of the moon. It's just little dust, rocks, and debris that was floating around and got sucked into the gravity of Saturn and started orbiting as well. The third theory is more recent, and it was made by mathematicians, and they believe that the rings were made by a chain reaction of bigger parts of debris and dust. The bigger parts were crashing into each other and started orbiting at a slower pace, but then got into contact with smaller particles, which then started orbiting faster. The particles vary in size and can be as big as mountains or as small as dust.
Fourth is the future. Saturn is losing its iconic rings at a maximum rate. The rings are being pulled into Saturn by gravity as a dusty rain of ice particles under the influence of Saturn's magnetic field. Second, scientists estimate that this green ring drains a lot of water, and it could fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool in half an hour. Third, the entire ring system will be gone in 300 million years. Add to this the Cassini spacecraft measure ring material detect falling into Saturn's equator, and the rings have less than 100 million years to live. Fourth, they are unlikely to be older than 100 million years. It's in the middle of its lifetime. Fifth, the ring formed by colliding Saturn, just like ice moons in orbit around Saturn collided.
The meaning to us. If we know more about the Saturn rings, we can know more about our situation in galaxy. Even if Saturn rings are far away from us, and also we need to know its importance. If the rings fade away, there will be some differences and new phenomena. The last, scientists can do some research about our planet with rings. And above is our report for Saturn and its rings. Thank you for listening.